So there's a romance mod which has been trending in the Sims community lately. It's a mod that's popped up very recently and it's got a lot of downloads. So today we're testing it out. It's called the one with all the romance and it basically adds a ton of different romantic interactions. So Chantal is married to Krusty Crustaceans, so we may as well test it out on them first. I really wanted to get this mod because obviously the Sims 4 pack that's coming out soon, the next expansion, is going to be a romance pack. So I think it's good to know how you can get more romantic gameplay into your game without buying the new expansion pack. So with two married Sims, you'll see here it says mega interactions and then we got romance because this creator does different mods, so for different things. So I've only installed the romance one, but there's loads of different options. So we've got pickup lines, relationship milestones, romantic argue, compliments, discuss relationship, and get to know. There's so many. So under get to know, obviously they're married, so we can ask, do you want to have kids one day, which I think is really, really cool. So they're having a little sit down chat about it. Chantal is asking Krusty Crustaceans what he thinks about having kids, and he said he'd love to have kids one day. So he's also got a brand new moodlet which is called Infatuated, +4 flirty for 8 hours from being asked about having kids. Does that mean they're thinking about it too? So that's quite good because it gives you a romantic flirty one, so it gets you ready to go into the bedroom because now they know they want kids. We also have discuss relationship, which has a load more things. So I guess this is to do with if you're having difficulties with your partner, there's loads of different things you can discuss. Why don't we try discuss finances and see what happens when they want to talk about this stuff together? I wonder if it's going to cause negative mootlets. It would in one of my old relationships probably. That one seemed to give Chantal a small confident mootlet. So not everything shows up as a notification as text, but they do seem to all cause maybe a slight moodlet change. We can also do things. Should we communicate, difficulty, trusting? Oh, new family dynamic, difficult. That's cool. So it seems like there's cross pack play with the get together pack if you have get together. So we can say now that they've got a difficult dynamic between each other. That's rather interesting. And it's made her feel ashamed. There are also negative interactions. So from that we can argue. Wait, I think the thing we just did was trust issues. So now we can argue about partners' excessive jealousy. That sounds like a fun idea. Oh my god, The Sims 4 is so laggy when it rains. Honestly, this game is a nightmare. Shanice, what are you doing outside? Get inside, please. There's literally a thunderstorm, you crazy person. Anyway, oh, Chantal is mean. She gets happy when she says mean things to other Sims. So she doesn't mind. She's gaslighting Krusty right now. That's given us a frustrated moodlet. This mod does actually come with brand new mootlets. So obviously it works off the base game ones, but it gives slightly different ones. So I would say this mod is probably the best for things like storytelling. I kind of want to argue a little bit more, argue about cheating. Yes, we are. We're basically going to be doing lots of different kinds of arguments. They're having an offensive conversation. Argue about woohoo. Oh my god, that's so savage. Now Chantal is very angry. It's pretty cool actually, even just in the argue thing, like how many different interactions actually exist here. So I think it's safe to say we've kind of ruined their relationship, but there are some more like new relationship milestones and things which I really want to talk about today. So Courgette Clarence, where are you today? Courgette, you are going to be dating perfect boyfriend. A very unlikely match, but there we go. So these two obviously know each other. They live in the same household. So we have limited interactions right now, and because they're not dating yet, under get to know, there's actually loads of different interactions that would be really suitable for a date. So you can ask like, tell me about yourself. What do you want in a relationship? Like loads of different interactions, which I think are really great if you want to take your Sims on a date and you're bored of just like, you know, taking them to a museum or something. Like you could have more of a, with this mod, you could definitely have more of a deeper date where you can actually get to know the other Sim properly, which I think is just a really cool idea. We said a pickup line, somehow you make time stop and fly at the same time. No one should be this good with words. How do you do it? I think if somebody said that hookup line to me, I'd probably roll my eyes. But you go off, Courgette Clarence. If you like it, you like it. So under get to know, we have things like what makes you happy, what do you want in a relationship, what do you like to do for fun, what causes you care about, what are your pet peeves, tell me something no one knows about you. Like there's so many different cool things. And then we've literally got all of the pickup lines. So they give you the start of the line, then you've got to do it to work out what's next. So let's try, are you Wi-Fi? What is this? Are you Wi-Fi because I'm totally feeling a connection? Oh, that's a good one. fun. And the signal is pretty strong. I think I'm gonna have to steal some of these in real life. Shall I be, guys, I'm gonna use these on my real Tinder profile. We're gonna see how it goes. It probably won't go well, as a spoiler alert though. You're even better than a unicorn because you're real. I like the way you use words. Now, there's a new interaction here which says friends to lovers. So this is basically how you take it from being friends to being romantic. So it's not like in the Sims 4 base game where it's just very clear cut. You can very gradually work up to it. Well, that's a good thing to say, oh, my family thinks we're dating. That's a great way to just kind of very slyly say you're interested. And then this is his response here. Let's try another one of those. I can't imagine my life without you. That's a bit strong. What about you deserve someone who values you? Let's try this one, Courgette, and see what he says. I really want to just see what more of these like hookup lines do. Your hands look heavy. Can anybody guess what that one's going to be? Your hands look heavy. Let me hold it for you. Oh dear. That's so thoughtful of you. To be fair, yes, I do think pickup lines work. I think because they're so like cheesy and cliche, like it's like kind of like so unserious. Like as long as you sound like so unserious when you say it, like I think they can be funny. I do try hookup lines sometimes and they usually work, but only because I do it in a very unserious way. Oh look, it's midnight, so we've got a romantic interaction called Good Night Beautiful. So it's actually time specific interaction. That's actually really cool. Anyway, I'm gonna ask him right now to be my boyfriend. So we're actually a couple now, and I believe that way we actually unlock some new interactions. Relationship milestones. So we all say I love you for the first time. That's a very cute one. Let's do that one. I love you too. Beautiful. And we've got our relationship milestone now that they fell in love. And then we can do things like talk about meeting the family. There's definitely a lot here for storytellers. I would say this mod is genuinely like really, really good for people who are storytellers. Even look at our moodlet. It's called In Love. It's a new custom moodlet. And she says, we've been together for a while now. I feel like things are getting pretty serious. I was thinking it might be a good time to start meeting each other's families. What do you think? There's also different breakup interactions. So you can break up like under certain different kind of circumstances, and you can actually give the reason why you're breaking up, which is really cool. And it also says he's happy because he's ready to start a family. You guys know I'm not much of a gameplay simmer, but just having these extra interactions is so good if you're a gameplay simmer. Like you guys know I'm not like a storyline simmer. Like my channel is so unserious, but if you're the kind of person that really enjoys family gameplay and meaningful interactions like the ones popping up here, I genuinely think this mod is really good, and I can see why a lot of people are downloading it lately and it's trending. I just wanted to make this video more of like a romance thing, but the exact same creator has a similar thing for friends, and these are brand new friendly interactions. So I just wanted to make this video like a romance one, but if you want like a friends one, the exact same creator has this mod, so you can literally download two at the same time. It looks like the creator is also working on a relationship stages mod, a toxic relationships mod, and something to do with sarcasm. So it'd be nice to see where this creator goes in the future with their mods. But for now, I definitely recommend this romance interactions mod for those who just want to add a bit more spice to the game and enjoy gameplay. We may as well break up with Courgette because this relationship is not canon. I'm sorry, Courgette, we're breaking up. If you enjoyed this video, you might also enjoy the next video recommended here. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next one.